Well, hello everybody. Who ordered a cappuccino? Yeah. Yeah. Hot as fuck in this thing. Take it off. Oh. I'll put this thing back on. Okay, we cool. Anyway, the Mandalorian Grogu. What the fuck is going on? Fix it. Damn collar, you fat bitch. Basically, I like this movie. Surprise, surprise. The Mandalorian's one of my favorite characters of all time in fiction. Fuck, I fucked up the camera. He's one of my favorite characters in fiction of all time. I love him. He's super cool, super awesome. A movie came out about him. I watched it. And I really liked it. Sort of, you know, it was really good. This is my movie review. Spoilers, of course. So, yeah, I have some talking points right here. It is hard to see in this fucking thing. But we're gonna, bear with me, okay? Please, just bear with me. Basically, starting with season 3, I think I should get into like a timeline with this video, I guess. Basically, I was hesitant when this movie was announced, because my mood switches with this movie a lot. I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm sorry I haven't made one of these things in fucking forever, so sorry about that. Basically, when this movie was very first announced, we got an announcement, no footage, no nothing, that the Mandalorian Grogu was getting a movie. I thought it was very unnecessary. I was like, season 3 was pretty booty. I didn't like season 3, and why is there a need? Why you know, what are we doing here? And then, footage got leaked. It was leaked at D23, I think. I think that's the event name, and it's not like D23, 24, 25 for the year. I think it's just called D23. Anyway, some like iPhone footage of the movie got leaked at D23, and it got leaked on like Twitter or something, and I seen it, and it was just Din fighting a bunch of people in like a hallway. And when I seen that, first off, it gave me Vader in the hallway vibes. Not because it was like Din was moving like Darth Vader, but because of like, one, how it was shot, and two, because it was like Din just moving through a hallway, beating the shit, looking badass out of people, which I guess is like how it. Anyway, and the second one was because it felt very back to basics for the Mandalorian, because the original seasons were just him going around beating people up, looking for information, right? And it was just that footage. It was just like him moving through a hallway, fighting some people, and then I think like setting the stormtroopers on fire. I think it was the opening to the movie, the opening fight scene to the movie, with the stormtroopers on the snowy planet and shit. I think that's what it was. And when I seen that, I was like, okay. This looks pretty good. We're back to basics. We're doing pretty good. Thank you. Good job, Jon Favreau. And then it was that, and then a little bit more footage. I think with Rod of the Hutt, but I don't remember. But it was just mostly like Mando doing cool shit, and I'm like, well, if it's just a movie of Mando doing cool shit, awesome. And then that trailer actually came out online in like full HD quality, like Disney uploaded it and shit. And then that's when I was like, okay, cool. This looks pretty cool. I'm excited. And then the actual trailer came out, not the teaser, like an actual 2-minute trailer. And that's when I was like, all right, what are we doing here? Because I'm gonna side note, go off on a little tangent here, is I really did not like season 3 because I felt it was very unnecessary. I felt if they wanted, I don't know, season 3 was so fucking all over the place. They had a fucking Dr. Pershing episode. Who wants an episode with him? No disrespect to the actor or anything. He was just doing, his fucking job. Who the fuck wants that? I'm sorry. Like, I get flamed in like communities for Din Djarin being my favorite Star Wars character. They're like, why the fuck is he your favorite character and not like Luke or someone? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I just fucking like the dude. So I get flamed for it all the time. I understand. But genuinely, who the fuck is sitting there like, oh my god, Dr. Pershing, he's such a fucking fantastic character. I did the Absolute Cinema pose. Absolute Cinema, Dr. Pershing. Anyway, but like, genuinely, who the fuck is sitting there like going, Dr. Pershing, holy fuck, he's my favorite Star Wars character. Yeah, we got an episode for it. Like, genuinely, like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway. Oh my god. I think my setup got angry at me. It's hard to see. It's genuinely so fucking hard to see that I can't tell if my camera's like not angled or gonna fall until it, falls. Anyway. What was I saying? Dr. Pershing. Yeah, again, no disrespect to Dr. Pershing's actor or the people who work on Star Wars. Except the fucker who decided to give him an entire episode. And sorry to someone if that is your favorite character. I already know one person, he knows who he is. He's gonna be like, it is my favorite character, fuck you. Fuck you. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, season 3. Basically, season 3 was so all over the place, and I felt it had no direction. I felt if it was going to be more Bo-Katan centered, then give her the entire fucking season. And that was another problem I faced, was if they were going to do Bo-Katan, don't have Din be a main character. I felt this season's problem was Din being a main character, because I felt in season 2, his story was so perfectly wrapped up in a nice little bow. It was so perfect. It was absolute cinema. It was so good. It was, I don't know how to say it. It was really good. He let Grogu back with the Jedi, learned to let go in a way, and I just thought that was really, really nice. And then I liked Mando's episode in Book of Boba Fett. Honestly, that episode is actually one of my more favorite Mando episodes, and it's not even his fucking episode. Sorry, it's like on my lips. You can probably see my lips through the actual mask because I see that on camera all the time. So it makes me look like an Alex Ross painting. If you know about Marvels, you know what I'm talking about. Because like in that Spider-Man, like you can see Spider-Man's lips in that, which I think is so fucking cool. I love Marvels, by the way, by Alex Ross and Kurt Busiek. 1994. Tangent, fucking tangents. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I felt his story was really nicely concluded, and Book of Boba Fett, that was a good episode. So I felt his story was just done. I just felt his story was just done in season 3, and season 3 kind of like undid all that. It undid all of his character development, all of his letting go with Grogu and stuff like that. And on top of that, not only did it force Din to be this main character that just undid his character development, it tried to focus on Bo-Katan, and I felt like it used Din as a what's the word I'm looking for? A trust fall, I guess. You know what I mean? Just in case people didn't fuck with Bo-Katan, but like people fuck with Bo-Katan. She's been around since the Clone Wars. I say that like I've seen the Clone Wars. I'm gonna get so much hate for what I just said there. But yeah, and back to what I was saying about the movie. When the trailer came out, I think that's what I was saying about the movie. Then I went on the tangent. When I seen this trailer, the more like I seen, the more I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. We're gonna get more of Din's uncharacter development. Because there's a shot in the trailer where his fucking helmet was removed, right? And I didn't like that. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So not only did season 3 undo season 1 and 2's character development, but this movie is gonna undo season 3's character development for him as well. So I was just like, fucking to hell with this. What are we doing here? And so yeah, the more footage of this movie came out, the more I was just like, I don't know. I'm gonna see it, but I think it's just gonna be another season 3. And as this movie came out, my feelings for season 3 really started to sour. because like it just stuck with me on how I felt it was going in this really bad direction of just fucking over Din for the worst. And like again, the unhelmeting scene, and then we actually got like footage of Rod of the Hutt, which I thought that was cool. And then we actually got more scenes of the aliens in the Dejeric scene. The Dejeric scene. It's hard to talk with this thing. In the Dejeric scene, and I like just more shit was getting shown, and I didn't like that. So yeah, and then time came to actually watch the fucking thing. So how did I think of it? What did I think of it? I'm just gonna basically look in here. I can't see my mouse with this mask on. I can't see it. This is so embarrassing. Ah, yes. Okay. So this movie, thankfully, went back to basics with Din and Grogu. I feel it was them. It was their adventure, but they actually like did adventures together. And every time I thought this movie would be disappointing or like meet my disappointment expectations, it met my expectations. Like with Grogu, for example, season 3 had a lot of cutesy Grogu shit, and in this movie it had that, yeah, but for some reason I wasn't like fatigued by it. Especially spoilers, when Din gets poisoned and it's Grogu having to do shit on his own. I thought that was actually handled pretty well. I felt real emotion in that scene when Grogu like snuggles up with Din. That was so fucking sad and adorable. I loved it. But like instead of it like Grogu adorably ingly, that's not a word, but like cutely stumbling, you know what I mean? I'm running out of words. Oh my god. Basically, when he was on his own, I thought it was actually handled well when he was on his own, instead of just it turning into, ooh, look how adorable he is. He's pretending to be a little Mandalorian. But no, that was actually, I think, done pretty well. Yeah, it was a little cute, but Grogu's fucking adorable. But I thought it was actually really well handled, because it wasn't just that. It was just him actually learning how to survive and actually doing what Din has taught him to survive, and he actually took care of Din. I thought that was really cool. Another thing that I felt was going to be disappointing was how Embo was handled, because I had seen a lot of things online where, and Embo's going to get killed. They're going to do another Cad Bane Book of Boba Fett thing. Another Clone Wars character fucked off. You know, he dead. Nothing happened with him. I thought he was handled pretty well after seeing those complaints in the movie. Full transparency, I haven't seen the Clone Wars. I do not have an immense connection to these characters as a Clone Wars fan would. Okay? Full transparency. With that being said, again, from what I've heard about these complaints and how I thought it was handled in the movie, I thought it was handled pretty well. I thought Embo came in, did some cool shit, I feel wasn't disrespected in any way, came in, did cool shit, left the movie, didn't die in like oh look, Embo, you know, and he's dead. I thought he just was there, he did cool shit. Bye. I'm repeating myself, fuck me. Another thing that I thought was handled actually really well was the unhelmeting scene. Fuck, it's hard to talk in this thing. I thought that was actually handled really well because, oh my god, excuse me, I had to burp. I thought it was handled really well because, oh my god, this fucking, excuse me. I thought it was handled really well because it wasn't like didn't undo, like I felt like the character development wasn't undone, ironically, because the Hutts take off his mask and they're like, ah ha ha ha, you Mandalorian, we have seen your face, we know it's bad for you and you're shamed, haha. And then Din fucking comes out later and is like, actually, I can kill you. So nobody ever seen my face. And I thought that was actually a really, I wouldn't say clever, but I thought it was a good way of handling his unhelmeting without it undoing anything. I thought that was actually really handled well. And it was pretty fucking hype to see Din with his rifle, with his actual rifle. I think I have it like here somewhere. Right here. This rifle. It was so fucking hype when he was gearing up to face the Hutts and he just pulls this fucking thing out. Anyway, now on to things I really liked about the movie. I really liked Rod of the Hutt. Flat out. I really liked Rod of the Hutt. I feel like he spoke Huttese a little bit more because we know Din speaks Huttese. And he said Dewanawanga to him and he spoke back. You know what I mean? But, whatever. He just fucking speaks English, I guess. That's fine. That's whatever. But he did do cool shit. And probably my favorite scene of the movie was the Dejarik scene. Holy shit, that was cool. It was just so fucking cool seeing aliens, dude. It was so cool seeing weird, creepy, crawly aliens. In a way, I understand they've been here since the fucking beginning. They've been here since the first fucking movie. I know that. But actually seeing them move as actual creatures and as actual real life, aliens moving and shit, I thought that was so cool. That was awesome. In a way, this is going to sound weird, but they reminded me of Monsters, Inc. characters in a way. Because in that movie, they had a lot of monsters that were, like, big, buff, they were furry, they were slimy, they were scaly, they had crawly ones. One of them really fucking reminded me of Randall and that two-headed one from Monsters University. But, yeah, that scene was just so fucking cool because we got a bunch of different aliens doing a bunch of different weird, wacky alien shit. We had a crawly one, we had an electricity one. It's like that fucking Key and Peele sketch for Gremlins 2. You get an electricity gremlin, you get a girly gremlin, everybody gets a fucking gremlin. Everybody got a fucking alien in this. Again, I know Phil Tippett, I believe, made them in the very first fucking Star Wars. So it wasn't necessarily you gotta design an alien, you gotta design an alien. No, someone designed an alien forever fucking ago. Right? But again, it was just so cool seeing those creatures actually come to life and be realized. I do wish they were stop motion though. They brought back Phil Tippett to do stop motion, but he only did that for the droids that were guarding the Hutt's palace, I guess. The Hutts, the Hutt twins. So yeah, that I am a little disappointed in that they were just CGI creatures, but at the same time, they were so fucking cool, dude. It was so cool. And the way Din was just moving in this movie, he moved. Okay, one little complaint I have is, like, I feel like Din had his plot armor a little too fucking much. There was like 3 times where he should have just fucking died in this movie. And even in the original show, I think it was like episode 2, where he was with the Jawas after rescuing Grogu. And they had stolen his shit, the stuff for his ship. And so, like, he's, like, crawling on the fucking crawler. He makes it all the way to the fucking top. And then they, like, zap him. And then he just, like, fucking falls from the top of this 5-story ass machine on his back. That should have fucking killed him. Or at least caused something up here to explode and kill him. And then during the Dejarik scene, that alien, the snappy alien, I think it's like Gorok, something. I'm fucking looking this up, dude. Fuck. Ganok, that alien, where it like fucking snaps, that should have fucking killed him. Ganok, like, had his arms, it snapped his arms like this, and then fucking bit down on his head. If that helmet wasn't there, he should have fucking died. Although it did do that to another person in, like, the arena when they were escaping. And the guy didn't die? Like, it didn't... I thought, like, it would, like, enclose you and, like, its teeth would just, like, fucking shred you. But it, like, spat out some guy when it did that. So, I don't know. He was on the floor, presuming to be knocked out. So, I don't know if he's dead. But, again, I feel like Din should have just, like, fucking died there. And then also, Rod of the Hutt, when they're fighting, just, like, fucking slams on him. All of his fucking fat-ass body weight, I mean, he's muscly too, but you know what I mean. Fucking just crushes Din. That should have fucking killed him. That should have crushed every single bone in his body. and killed him. And it didn't. Din was just like, oh, he fucking stumbles when he gets up. Did they give him the fucking super soldier sim? Did they give him V1? Actually, that wouldn't have changed much. But you know what I'm trying to say. Was he superpowered? Are humans in Star Wars just like naturally more superpowered than normal humans on Earth? Are they just like supposed to be more durable and strong? Not like fucking Superman levels, but like, are they? That's a genuine question. Fuck, I've been yapping for 21 minutes. Anyway, that scene was great. I love the Dejarik scene. I'm gonna have to edit this fucking thing. Anyway, I thought the Dejarik scene was really good. I thought the other scene, getting ready and then actually fighting the Hutts, was really cool. But yeah, I think I should wrap it up. But yeah, again, that Dejarik scene, whoo, chef's kiss. All the aliens and shit, that was fucking awesome. Another scene I really liked was Grogu just being on his own. Not because I thought it was like super cool or anything, but because I felt really emotional for it. It wasn't the fucking Shawshank Redemption where I'm fucking crying or something. It wasn't Godzilla -1. Yes, I actually cried during that movie. It was so fucking good. It wasn't like sad cry though. It was happy cry. It was because at the end he gets his little happy ending, and that was so sweet. But yeah, this scene, I was just like, oh, that's really sad but cute because his dad might die. That's so cute. It's when Din gets poisoned after fighting the dragon. Grogu finds him. Din stumbling, fucking falls, and then Grogu tries to cover him up. He goes and meets this like gator crocodile guy. The guy's like, give this to him. You know, he might not survive. It might be too late. You know. And then that was also another point where I'm like, if Grogu wasn't there to force heal him, he'd be fucking dead. Anyway, and then I know they weren't gonna fucking kill him in the movie, but there was a time where I'm like, oh, this is really, really fucking sad. Imagine if he did die. You know, and it's like Grogu really trying to care for Din, and then it's just that scene where Din's just fucking lifeless on the ground in a mud cave, and then Grogu is just like, no, let me snuggle you. He like goes in his fucking arm. He's like, I want you to hold me. That was adorable. That was really cute. That you know, pulled on the heartstrings. Again, it wasn't enough to make me like fucking sob or anything, but I was just like, aw, that's really cute and a little sad. I love that. And that's another thing about this movie. It actually made me feel emotions. It actually made me feel emotions that I haven't felt since season 2. Season 2, I didn't cry during that. Maybe I'm just a fucking pussy. Maybe I just have like really soft emotions. But season 2 really did make me feel something because I was like, wow, it's these two characters and they're finally fucking being split apart. So yeah, that really pulled. But again, yeah, this movie actually made me feel some fucking emotions. It made me go, fuck yeah, for the Dejarik scene. It made me go, oh, that's kind of sad for the Grogu scene. And just other, excuse me, other emotions that I'm really glad. My expectations were fully met with this movie. That's all I can say. I thought I would be disappointed. I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen, and then it didn't, and they actually improved on what I thought was gonna happen, and I can't ask for anything other than that. I think that's great. So yeah, just quickly wrapping it up because we're at 24 minutes. Quickly wrapping it up. The ending I thought was handled really well. You know, Rada gets to fuck off. I don't even remember. He's with the New Republic, I think. He stays with the New Republic. Side note, I want a adult Grogu and Rada spin-off. I think Rada is like, you know, fuck, how old is he? I don't know. He's like in his 30s or something. Grogu is in his 50s. Hutts can live to fucking forever. I think like around the same species or same time as Yoda's species. So I wouldn't mind a project where Rada and Grogu are adults. I mean, Rada's already an adult, but you know what I mean. Slightly older Rada, like a 25-year-old Grogu. I think that would be really fucking cool. And that's another thing. I really wish they would use Grogu more, not to sell fucking cutesy wootsy toys, but like adult Grogu shit. I want to see an adult Grogu project. Where the fuck is that, Jon Favreau, Lucasfilm, Dave Filoni? I'm especially looking at you, motherfucker. I seen your cameo in the movie. You thought you were fucking slick? You are not fucking slick, you bitch. Anyway, final score of the movie, I give it a 9.5. I feel like that's kind of high for your average Joe Schmo. But I have an attachment to these characters. And any movie that can actually make me feel emotions and not just like, oh, that was pretty good. It gets it up a point. Normally, I would rate something like Godzilla Minus One like an 8 or a 9. But again, that movie made me fucking happy cry. So that shit gets points. And again, this movie didn't make me cry or anything. But it was really good, and it made me feel some very strong emotions, in terms of like action and how Din and Grogu's relationship was. So that gets an extra point as well. Holy fuck, this computer! I wish it could just stay on. There is a way to fix it, I think. But yeah, I give it a 9.5. I really like this movie. I thought it was fucking awesome. I think you should go watch it. There probably are better movies out there, but I haven't seen Obsession or The Backrooms yet. So yeah. Fuck, this video was long. I was really expecting to talk for like 5-10 minutes, but I just fucking don't stop. I also curse a lot. That's not a good thing. That's really not a good thing, I don't think. So yeah. Bye, I guess. I'm just gonna end it here. So, bye.